Hey everybody, Geek Alchemy here. Welcome if you're new. Thank you for coming back if you're a subscriber. Today, as I get on my safety equipment, we are experimenting with a new type of soap called Gel Savon. It is essentially a liquid soap that isn't diluted. It's going to stay in its paste form. I've been wanting to make liquid soap ever since I started to learn soap making. That's why I originally actually started learning how to soap. And every experienced soaper that I talked to said you must start with bar soap so that you can understand it better. Well, I have decided that now is as good a time as any. What's over here in my crock pot is sunflower oil and castor oil. What's in here is my lye solution and a 10% brine. Later, I'm going to be adding some dissolved honey into the batch. And this is actually really cool. I hope you guys can see this. You might need to turn your volume up to hear it, but listen and watch. Did you hear the hissing? Isn't that interesting? I've got some granules that didn't pop in yet. So, today I'm not worried about temperatures at all because this is a hot process soap. And it's all going to get hot, so I really don't feel the need to make sure they're all at a certain temperature beforehand. Alright. All I need to know is that my lye crystals are completely dissolved. And they certainly feel that way. I'm going to move some things around so that you guys can see better. There we go. All right, so it's just a simple 16-ounce batch. I don't want to go crazy with the amount. And here we go. Alright, easy peasy. Alright, now you might want to turn your volume down because this is going to get loud. Look at that. I got bubbles already. Now I know some of you are probably wondering why am I only doing salt and honey? Why am I not going full crazy and trying to get as many additives in here, make it as nutrient rich as possible? Well, one, additives can definitely skew your results and react differently than other additives. So the reason I'm using the brine instead of just plain water is because it helps to bring the liquids and oils together faster. And if I were to dilute, it would also help the solution to dilute into a liquid soap much easier. I will be adding the honey, not just for its normal properties, but also because it's a wonderful sugar, and sugars help with bubbles. And salt tends to inhibit or detract from the amount of bubbles in your soap. Alright, you guys, I am going to give this a few minutes of buzzing because this sort of thing takes a while to come together, and I'll be back when it's closer to trace. Hey everybody, I'm back. As you can see, it's changed color from pretty much see-through to a nice white color. We are kind of at a light trace right now, although I can tell that it's not all incorporated, but that's actually quite normal for liquid soap to separate and then you have to bring it back together. Now that I've gotten it to trace, I'm going to be adding my, if I can get a hold of it properly, my honey. This was diluted with the brine before the lye was added to it. I'm going to suspect that this will have a caramel to a amber color once everything is said and done because of the darkness of the honey. While I have you guys here, just so you know, I have a wedding to go to in late June, and it's on my website from the 26th to the 4th or 5th of July. So from the 26th of this month, June, to about the 4th or 5th of July, I will not be available. I will either be in Pennsylvania or in some transit to or from. And while the store will be open, you're still feel free to make an order. I will not be able to ship any of those orders or deliver until the 4th of July weekend. This is becoming a very pretty color. Alright, gonna give it a stick blend, and then I'll probably just let it rest for a little bit, see how well it sticks together. Alright, here we go. Loud noise. Alright. The bubbles. Alrighty, this looks good. Alright, so I'm gonna let this rest for a bit. Probably 15 minutes or so. It may or may not separate. But we'll find out together. See you soon. Alright. I'm back. Sorry for the noise. Kids, can you control the pup, please? Thank you so much. Alright. Let's take a gander at what we got. a little bit of separation. But I should be able to blend that right back together. I got air. That's not good. And there it comes back. This batch is behaving so much better than my first batch. From what I could understand, my last batch was probably too high in super fat. It was at 5. I brought it down to 2. So I'm going to do some more blending, put the lid back on, and I'll see you guys again. Alright guys, it's been a half an hour total now. And I'm thinking I'm going to need a couple more to make sure it sticks. It likes to separate. It's probably due to the high amount of water I am using in this batch because I want to make sure that it's nice and fluid. So I'm going to update y'all with the finished product on my Instagram account. Remember, I'm going to be absent from June 6th to July 4th or 5th. And once I get back in July, keep an eye on my website. I'm going to have a major sale. I'll talk to you guys later. Stay geeky. Bye.